Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Jeanine. Today I'm going to show you how to make these super cute fabric bows. They're really cute and I have various different sizes that I tried around and played around with. I do like this size the best. It does make a really cute one. This one is using a 9x9 piece of fabric. And it measures roughly about makes a 4x4 inch bow. This one here is about 11 inches of fabric, 11 by 11 square, and it makes about a 5x5 bow, 5x4. This fabric was a little bit thicker, so it doesn't like poof out. And what I noticed is the thickness of the fabrics do make a difference on the bow itself, as far as the center goes. And all of that. Like this one here is that fleece fabric, and it's a lot thicker, and I didn't like the way it made one of these bows, so I tried it this way and it kind of looks pretty cute. Kind of like it, not quite sure. But this one makes a 4x2 inch bow, so you see it's longer and skinnier, and this one's more puffed, and this is just regular cotton fabric. This one's a slightly thicker, almost fleece-like, but not as thick as this one, and it makes like this size. So definitely your type of fabric you're going to use for them does make a huge difference in the bow itself. I'm going to do this one today, the 9x9, with just the regular thinner cotton fabric, and show you how I do those. So we're going to get started. I already cut my fabric sheet here. So I have my 9x9 square. What I'm going to do to get my deal is I'm just going to kind of fold it in half and just kind of push down here, find where the center is when I do it, which would be right here. And then I take one side. We're just going to overlap that center just a bit, not too much. And then we're going to take this other side and overlap just a little bit there. So we have this here. And then carefully what I do is I grab it and I fold it in half again this way. Make sure everything stays pretty lined up. And I give another little crease here, because I want it to be pretty even. So now I've got, you can't really tell too much, but I've got a crease along here. So I'm just going to take and fold up to where they overlap the center again. It's kind of like the simple tuxedo bow, how you would fold the ribbon for that. And then I'm just going to overlap a little bit on both here. And then what I like to do here is I like to fold it like this, just to make sure that my sides are even and give myself a good stitching point. If you can hand fold your centers like I've said before, then I suggest you do that. I'm not real good at them staying, so I stitch my centers. So for these ones, what I like to do is I like to start coming up from the bottom. So, and because they're thicker, I just do an up and down stitch. So I'm going to go one stitch on the top here, and then this will make two. And then I'm going to make three. And then down one more. So we've got 3 stitches across the top. So you got 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come up one more time right about here from the bottom. So that I've started. So like I've always said, if I go in from this side, I'm going in from this side over here. And it'll get you that perfect stitch every time. So then here, since I've got it all sewed together like that, I'm just going to cinch and pull like I would any other bow that I'm making. And I'm going to wrap my thread around the center a little bit. Make sure I'm in the center of it, like I look and verify, make sure both sides are fairly even I've got to pull one over, just like so. And I'm going to say, I'm going to give that just a little bit more over that way. I think we're relatively even there. So I'm going to come back around one more time. And on the back side is the side where you overlapped them. I'm going to just do a stitch or two back here just to tie it off. As my thread gets all twisted. What are you doing to me? There we go. And boom. And I'm going to go one more time. And then I'm going to pull my ends just a bit. Snip that off. Okay, now here, you can do this how you would like. You can use a piece of coordinating fabric to keep it all fabric, if that's what you choose to do. I kind of like the centers with the ribbon in the middle like this. I prefer it that way. Like I did this one with the same fabric, and that's the just folding it in half and getting it like that. But I kind of like to do it with the ribbon here, and I like the 3/8 inch ribbon on this size bow because it makes it a pretty decent looking center. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Is since I've got this like Halloween-y fabric, I'm gonna take one and just make sure I like my colors, which it does because it matches this orange. So on the back side here, what I do is just put some glue, kind of like I'd finish off any other bow. Is just put that there, get that nice and secure, and then just start wrapping around my center. Like so. Like that one I wrapped around twice. Just gotta make sure it's where I want it to be when I'm wrapping. So I'm gonna call that good. And I do like them pretty tight in the centers. So just gonna put a little bit of glue right there. And boom. And then there we go. We have the bow. And then I'm just gonna put a lined alligator clip on it. I'll go ahead and do that right now. I don't have one pre-made, so. Finding my piece of ribbon. Too short. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and cut one out of the same color orange as I did that center. So I cut these to 4.5 inches long. So be roughly about there. My wood burner, love it, love it, love it. And then just a line of glue right about here. Let me take that. And then there. Like so. Pull it where it pulls. And then I'm going to go like so. And in. Secure that there. And then fold that side over. Now I'm going to put my grippy on there. Which, just take it and put a thin line of glue right about here. Doesn't require a whole lot. just enough to hold it in there. And then I'm gonna push it down. Hold my clip open, because if I let my clip go, then it'll glue this part down here, and we don't want that. So I make sure it doesn't stick. And I flip my bow over. Put a good amount of glue on the top there. And I just secure it down. Now, I've never had a problem putting my clips on this way. And because I put the non-slip grip, I don't like to wrap the ribbon around my clip. But I have not had a bow come apart as far as the clip come off on me yet. I even messed one up the other day and tried to take it off, and I actually bent the alligator clip trying to get it off, and it still didn't come off, and that was me pulling on it. So they stay very well for me. So there we go. So we have a finished bow. They're so cute and so simple, and you can do them, like I said, in various sizes. If you want a bow that looks like this, you can do them in smaller sizes and stuff, but I do suggest using this thinner fabric. These are like the bigger ones. The bigger ones work with this thicker stuff, I've noticed with messing around with it. But I like this size. This size seems to me to be a perfect size bow, but if you do like the bigger ones, you can go with the bigger piece. You can do any measurements you want. Like I said, just make sure it's a square to get this type of bow. If you want this type of bow, just kind of do like your rectangle type deal, and you'll get a longer, thinner bow this way, and it'll be longer this way. If you want a more, and I just bumped the camera, sorry guys. If you want a more like wide bow like this, make sure it's a square, but their sizing is, you can do however you want to, whatever you want on that. But there we have it, our fabric bow. And you guys are great. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up, give me a thumbs up on it, and please subscribe. You guys are what keeps me doing this. And please tell me how I'm doing down in the comments. And if you want to chat and connect with me and in our little group community of people, please come see me at Crafting with Jeanine. I'll put the link in the description along with the measurements for the bows. And I will put in there the measurements for the different size bows that I made and the size bow that it makes, so that you kind of have an idea before you start. But yes, please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys, and you have a happy day crafting.